Graysons was set up in 1925 by Robert B. Grayson. He was quite a well-known, well-connected local individual. He acted for a number of private clients and farmers and landowners, and basically looked after their conveyancing and estate work. And that was where the firm started and the type of work that it originally did. Robert was joined by his sons Gordon and Derek after the Second World War. Gordon actually served in the Second World War. Derek did national service immediately afterwards, both Navy men. They joined the practice on qualifying, and like their father, dealt with private client work and trusts and wills and probate.
Graysons is a very caring firm. They care a lot about the clients. They also care a lot about the staff. Because they care about the staff, that presses on to caring about the clients. We're focused a lot on the client journey. We want clients to be happy with the service they're getting, so we will do our utmost to ensure that the clients are happy.
Longevity is the product of consistency, I think. I think the firm has had at the helm very reliable, very experienced people. Peter Clark, the managing partner, has been with the firm, I think, about 40 years, 35 maybe. And he's been in charge, I think, for about 30 years. It's a long time. Belinda, the other equity partner, she's been with the firm again 30 odd years. So it's consistency of management and a consistency of approach that I think focuses mostly on the clients rather than just the here and now, trying to make as much possible profit here and now. The focus is on client care, quality of a service. And I think Graysons has a reputation for that, and the reputation is well known. It's well known.
Into the 1970s, began to do a volume of criminal defence work and juvenile work as well. As different partners joined the firm, different specialisms developed, and the service base expanded accordingly.
From the first appointment, I always try and instill at first appointment that confidence, trust with the client, and to have a rapport with them. It's not, internet click, it's that personal approach. And here at Graysons we have a progressive approach, but it's very traditional, which is what I like to practice in, not, keeping that face-to-face conversations and building that relationship up with clients.
We pride ourselves in the fact that we don't give up unless we've exhausted every last possible opportunity. In some cases, if you really can't find the insurers, then sadly there will be some clients that are unable to get compensation. DAS and Graysons have been pushing the government to see if another scheme could be set up for claimants who've suffered from an asbestos-related condition that's not mesothelioma.
It's a great thing for the firm to have the history that it has and the heritage it has. I think the name is well known, and thanks to the Grayson family, the firm has a good reputation as a professional firm, a business-like firm, but also a caring firm that looks after its clients.
What I would like to say is, of course, that the small businesses, of course, are the lifeblood of our communities and our city. And it's very important that the people that are sponsoring this event, and especially Graysons, who is the main sponsor, fantastic company, solicitors, a law firm. It's such an important event, and we're so grateful that they've come along and been involved in this for us.
Well, we've worked on one or two events with the council over the years, and they informed us that they were looking for a new sponsor for Art in the Gardens, something that we're interested in, promoting local arts and local events, and we were happy to take that on with them. So for next year we'll be sponsoring the Sheffield Young Artists too. I think it'll be a really good event. We're optimistic that it will be well attended. It is the first major event of the year to be staged following the COVID-19 lockdown, so hopefully something that's going to appeal to people and they'll want to come out and enjoy it. Yes, I think it happened when we moved from our old premises in Paradise Square in Sheffield, where we'd been for many years. We moved into some newer open plan space, and we wanted some artwork to make that an interesting place to work and for visitors and clients. And we were introduced to Alan. We liked the contemporary nature of his work, a lot of local themes, and he did some work around local parks for us, and we've got those displayed in the office.
As always, really, Graysons support the club and back us, and it's great to know that they are behind the community trust takeover of the club. For many years now, I know they've been a really community-focused organisation, and they've worked on us right back really to the days at Saltergate, to be honest, when they were good neighbours of ours up on Saltergate, and working on us even in those days on community projects with the limited facilities we'd got there. And it's great that now that the trust are taking over the club and that we've got the backing with Graysons, and I'm sure that it'll lead to opportunities moving forward. I think it's the backbone of any club really, the businesses, and we've for many years enjoyed the backing and support of local businesses like Graysons and many others, and it's great that it reinforces really the club and as being part of the fabric of the town now for sort of around 150 years.
I think being a traditional firm, you know, you've got your clients who like that, but we're also modern as well. So you've got the attraction of both ends of the spectrum of clients. So you've got maybe your long-standing clients who value Graysons as a company, and also Graysons, although we are traditional, we're a young firm. You know, there are a lot of young people in Graysons, and we've got a lot of ideas and a lot of potential here. And we all focus on client-centred care. You know, we want to do the best for our clients, and we do get a lot of returnees.
I think it's got a very good reputation of being a family-based firm. I think lots of people, certainly the phone calls that I get, always remember us as the Robert Graysons, and Gordon and Derek, their sons, and that's followed through, and people still remember that all these years later, and I think that's sort of probably helped, you know, keep the good reputation up of the firm.
I genuinely care about clients. Due to my personal experiences, I have had a lot of dealings with medical professionals. I've seen when things go right and I've seen when things go wrong. And I think because of that, although you can never fully understand what somebody's been through because every experience is individual, you can at least have empathy and you can try and be there for your clients. You can try to reassure them along the way. And because I have had those experiences, I think it's easier probably for me to understand parts of what they've been through, although not all of it obviously, because a lot of the time they have been severely injured. And hopefully I use that to our advantage, because I'm able to listen to anything they want to tell me. I'm able to deal with any concerns that they might have. So even if it's something like we've sent them a letter which may appear self-explanatory to me when I've typed it. When they receive it, sometimes they'll panic about it and they'll be really worried. For me, I always say to my clients at day one, I want you to be able to ring me at any point if you're concerned. I don't want them to sit there worrying over something that is probably nothing to worry about, and I can just explain quickly in a 10-minute telephone call and hopefully put their minds at rest. I think that level of contact and that level of empathy does help me do my job, and hopefully it helps the clients get through the process, because it is a difficult process. But hopefully it also makes them feel like they can tell me what they need to tell me.
We were quite a small team. I think there was 3 fee earners and 1 secretary. Now we're a team of 9, so we've gone through quite a rapid sort of growth. And I think it's just because of the way we do things. We, for example, if we're doing a will, we don't sit down with a client and have a quick 20-minute meeting and take their instructions and draft a will. We allow a 2-hour slot for each appointment, so we go into sort of a real detailed conversation with clients to get to the bottom of the family circumstances, the financial position, and then we really do offer a tailored and bespoke service to the clients to draft a will that is appropriate for their circumstances. So that's quite unusual. I've worked at other firms where clients are, I suppose really the will is something, it's seen as an add-on, and it's something that's a document that's drafted quite quickly, whereas we really tailor it to the clients. And as I say, we spend a good couple of hours for each appointment, which is quite a different way of working.
So the firm as a whole, we try and support lots of local charities. So there's, we're heavily involved with Bluebell Wood, Sparkle, which is an autism charity, and then Sheffield Sands, which I chair up, which is for bereaved parents. But what we do, we try and do stuff within the firm, so raffles, dress down days, all that type of thing, but also when we're allowed to, we like to do lots of adventurous things outside as well. So we're hoping to do a skydive, we're also looking at doing a 50-mile walk to raise funds. Try not to keep it exclusive to one charity a year like many firms do. We like to keep those connections with lots of different ones, and I think the charity work is really important, and I say we try and do stuff that means that the whole firm can be involved with it.
So basically I specialise in vulnerable persons trusts, and that's basically trusts that apply to individuals that may have learning difficulties or disabilities that are vulnerable individuals, and I target quite a lot of specialist schools, charities and organisations to go out there and give presentations to the carers and the guardians of them individuals, just to make them aware of the importance of having a specific type of will drawn up, and also what happens if there's not that type of will drawn up to that individual that may be then made even more vulnerable. So it's important for me to get in touch with as many kind of organisations and charities that deal with that kind of children and them kind of individuals, so that they have the knowledge and advice to be able to take that on themselves. Also do some charity work with hospices as well, so again, like I mentioned before, helping really poorly people that are at the end of their life, unfortunately, and that kind of successful feeling that it gives me, making sure that all that is tied up and sorted before that sad time comes along. So it's just about getting out there in the community and making people aware of the importance of what it is that I do, as well as supporting other local charities. We've been doing some work with some food banks as well, so collecting food for local food banks, and just basically getting out there and helping as much as we can.
So I had some clients that lived up on a farm, and we did the signing appointment at their house. Once we got all the legal side out of the way, we decided to go and see the animals. It was a beautiful view, and that's something that we like doing, is we're always together. and we love animals, so yeah.
It was interesting, wasn't it? We got to feed was it the goat that came out and the chicken?
Was a sheep.
Oh,
Flopsy.
sheep. Yes, Flopsy, that was it. That was the name of the sheep. It was just a really nice day, and the clients was really open, and they actually waited to feed the animals for us to come because they knew that we would want to do that, because we obviously expressed our love for animals when we met them the first time.
Yeah, and I think that's the sort of perks of this job is we're not always behind a desk, and not everything's always in the office. We're out, we see different clients, we're in different environments.